Girl had just turned 18 when she was sold at a high price to a tycoon who was 2 rounds older than her. The tycoon pampered her with all his favors. He buys jewelry by the dozen. On the contrary, the stepdaughter of the same age could not bear to see the couple's good relationship and always tried to sow discord because she can't eat in the daytime at those fancy Western restaurants. Lisa was so hungry that she had to sneak downstairs to the kitchen and dig through the cupboards to fill her stomach. The next day, she woke up early and prepared a meal for her rich husband. Jack, who has never been a fan of fried food, tried a small bite so as not to hurt his wife's feelings. After her husband left the house, Lisa invited her classmates who used to laugh at her to her house. They couldn't believe she'd married into this family. After a while, Lisa came to show off in front of her classmates. Nowadays, there's nothing she can't buy if she wants it. After showing off, her classmates were jealous of her. Soon after, she received a panicked call from her best friend. It turned out that the boy had an accident while riding his bike. Lisa rushed to the hospital at the first time because of her long years of friendship. Unexpectedly, Kate overheard the conversation and told her father about the accident. Half convinced, Jack went to his father-in-law's house to confirm. When he realized that his wife had not returned, bad thoughts came to his mind. The two of them waited for a long time. Seeing that the boy was able to wake up, Lisa rushed back home. Seeing her husband look different, Lisa's heart is very nervous, facing her husband's questioning. She said that she was just friends with him and that he was just a friend, but she managed to get away with it. The next day, her husband surprised her with a large sum of money and a card to buy whatever she wanted with a luxury car and driver. With this money, she was now a wealthy woman. Now she's a rich little woman. And now she's a rich little woman. And now she's a rich little woman. And now she's in college. Now that she was from a wealthy family, she walked in the style of an aristocrat. Soon after, she took her classmates, who used to laugh at her, to the shopping mall to do some shopping. While they were shopping, they suddenly received a call from a boy. This time, in order to make the other party completely dead, Lisa said that today her rich husband gave her a sum of money and a card, and then sarcastically said that he had never seen $100,000 in his life. Right? The boy thought that money could not give her the happiness she wanted. He believes that one day she will come back to him. Unbeknownst to him, her every move was reported by the driver in real time. Auntie, being a veteran, fired all the maids and gave Lisa all the future work in the house. Luckily, she has experience in cooking since she was a child, so it's no problem for her. But when she saw all the people praising her, Kate, who didn't like it at all, tried to drive a wedge between the couple. With her acting skills, the gap between husband and wife was widened. While her father is away, Kate wants her to see her own value. Lisa is relentless in her dislike of being Jack's wife and the possibility that Jack will be the father of her child in the near future. Auntie learns that the couple is having a little trouble. After a bit of counseling, Jack decided to take his wife to a dinner party and reminded her to wear the dress she bought. As she sang and ironed the dress, she was surprised to see a big hole in it just a few moments after she left. She didn't know what to tell her husband. Soon after Jack returned home, Jack came home shortly after and was shocked to learn that his wife had been crying all day over this little incident, and then reassured her that there was more than one in the upstairs closet. She hadn't dared to wear it since Kate had humiliated her last time. She couldn't resist Jack's insistence. When she came out, Jack was mesmerized. Just as they were about to leave the house, Kate was furious when she saw her stepmother's outfit. Jack hurriedly explained that Lisa had no choice but to put on this outfit. Seeing her father praising her stepmother, Kate also held back her anger and echoed her father's words. Lisa's hair stood up all over her body. After the two of them left, Kate decided she couldn't just sit around and wait by marrying into a family mansion, only to be ostracized and targeted by her stepdaughter. She accidentally overhears her stepmother's conversation and then turns around and fixes it. It turned out that her best friend's brother had no money to go abroad, so he asked Lisa for a loan and then called her father to tell him about it. After hearing this, Jack was no longer calm and did not understand why his wife had to hide the amount of $100,000 to the boy next door. Since his daughter married the boss, the old man didn't have to be the chauffeur. When the money was spent, he could justify taking it with his daughter. Lisa wondered why he was living on his own and why his husband sent him money on time every month. Finally, Lisa gave her father all the money again. She got the money and her father left the house in a hurry. When she got home, her rich husband and stepdaughter were waiting for her. Faced with Jack's questioning and Kate's hard acting, this time the conflict between the couple got worse. Her classmates told her to try to accept it, because in the end, it was his father who was hurt the most. Kate, who had grown up as a brat, didn't take it seriously. Lisa began to regret her excessive vanity. If she had married a boy who loved her, she would have been happier than she was now. But she didn't know that her husband had already asked the boy out. He could have taught him a lesson through strength, but he didn't. He had asked him out only to advise him that no matter what their relationship had been, Lisa was now his wife. If he didn't stay out of Lisa's life, it wouldn't be such a simple conversation. When he got home, the boy immediately returned the $100,000 and confessed that Lisa had never liked him in the first place, and that he would never be in their lives again. When his father hears about this, he quickly arrives and accuses her of being an immoral and shameless woman. Kate, watching from behind the door, was delighted. Lisa couldn't figure out if she was her own child or not. Before her ass was even warmed up, Kate came to humiliate her again. The boy did what he said he would do and packed up and left the country. Lisa received the news, and now she could breathe a sigh of relief. Then she sang a song and dressed up her house. The scent of flowers can bring a good mood. Suddenly, there was an unexpected guest in the house. The two of them introduced themselves to each other in a friendly manner. The woman complimented her on how well she managed the house. Then she remembered that she had come to send out wedding invitations. On her way out, she had a head-on collision with Kate. She learns that she's getting married and laughs at who she's screwing over the this time, the woman was speechless. Afterwards, she came to the young mother and told her a love story about her father and aunt, successfully planting the seed of doubt in Lisa's heart. The relationship between the couple escalated again. Soon after, the three of them were still on time for the wedding reception. In order to find out the truth, Lisa went to a woman who knew the truth. The woman advised her to play dumb, because some truths can make your life more painful than others when you find out.